Hi folks, Bill McManus back again with another installment for the Making of a Millionaire Project. I just had my second call with Greg, and I'll tell you, it went great. I mean, I just get so excited after I have these sessions with him, and I just learn so much, and he is just so inspirational. So we first started out by going through the results of my assignment. If you remember the first assignment, which I hope you all did, was defining the what you want, what's that perfect picture, what does it look like, feel like, taste like, and more importantly, why you want it, what the real reasons are behind why you want it. And then we went on to talk about the monetary. And he liked my goals. He said they were great because they were honest, they were realistic, and he could tell that I put a lot of thought into them. So that meant a lot to me. One of the things that he really liked was a lot of my whys. And specifically when he talked about the why, where I talk about, I want my wife and my kids and my family to be proud of me and my accomplishments. And he said the reason that it's important is because there's a lot of emotion tied to that. And if you remember, I talked about, you need emotion and you need to engage your physiology. So he said that was a great thing about that. So really was a good session we went through. He was very pleased with my work. He liked the concept of the perfect day. He thought that was a really cool thing. And I hope you've gone through and looked at my blog and read about my perfect day. And maybe one of these days I'll actually record a video explaining my perfect day. But again, that's a good exercise, and I encourage you to go through that as well. The next thing we talked about was, okay, we've got the gap, the goals defined, and we have this gap to reach those goals. So what we need to do is define the vehicle that's going to get us from where we are right now in the present, where I stand now, to achieving those goals, those different goal sets along the way. And as you know, we've chosen that vehicle of mine to be Forex trading. I've always had an interest in Forex trading, and Greg is a Forex expert, so hey, it's a good fit. But one thing he talked about was trading is a great vehicle, he says, but one thing is, you've got to follow it methodically, you have to have a plan, and you have to follow that plan. He says, it can be boring at times. Forex trading can be boring, but you're in it to make money, not to have fun. He said, if you're looking for something exciting in your life, find it in other areas, but don't let it be Forex trading. Follow a method, follow a plan, and you will be successful. So that's what I'm going to do. Next thing surprised me, he wants me to come to London for training. There's a 2-day training that he wants me to do the second week, I believe, first or second week of December. So I'm pretty excited about that. I've never been to the UK, and I'll be able to work and meet him face to face. He said he's going to work directly with me, and he's also going to assign me to 2 of his best traders. I'm going to be able to expose and watch them trade live. And the reason he wants me to work with him and also 2 other traders is because different people have different trading styles that resonate with them. So he wants me to get exposure to a few different styles and to find which one works best for me. So I'm pretty excited about that. Next thing we talked about was the monetary goals that I attached to those goals, or the monetary requirements that I attached to those goals. And he thought they were good. He said, they were logical, they made sense, they weren't too far stretched, they weren't too short. So he said that they worked perfect. So I'm excited about that. And what he wants to do is also work to put me in touch with one of his financial advisors to work with him and put a plan together based on the goals and based on that whole map that we're laying out to reach those goals and find the best way to handle it. So I'm going to be working with a financial advisor. I'm going to be working with these professional traders. So I'm very excited. I mean, this is going to be so exciting for the trip to London. I can't wait to hear about it. The bad thing is I don't have a valid passport. My passport expired, so that's one of the first things on my list. I've got to get an updated passport and get out there. Last thing he did was give me an assignment, and this one's kind of a short one, and I'm going to ask you to do it too. He said basically just take and identify your top 5 goals, get them down, make them emotional, and jot them down on an index card and hang that index card somewhere where you're going to see it several times a day. He recommended like putting it on your bathroom mirror so you're going to see it in the morning when you brush your teeth and at night and anytime you're in there. So just your 5 main goals, plain and simple assignment. Define those 5 top goals, make them very emotional and very precise, and put it there somewhere where you're going to see it every day. So I got excited. I'm very, very excited. I sat down and I talked to Diane, my wife, about things, and she's getting excited too. She couldn't believe that they want me to come to London and train, and it's like it still hasn't settled in that this is real. So I'm pretty excited. So again, your assignment, do those 5 goals. And I will be back in a day or 2 to touch base, updates on the London trip and my assignment. And again, thank you for joining me on the Making of a Millionaire. I'm Bill McManus, and here's to your success, folks. Bye now.